everyone, my name is Shannon and welcome to Nomadic Nutrition. On this channel, I teach you how to make better food choices by learning the science of nutrition. Today, we'll be learning about carbohydrates and the glycemic index. Let's get started. If you've watched my video on input, you'll know that carbohydrates are one of 4 macronutrients and is a necessary part of a balanced diet. It is actually our body's primary source of energy, and the glucose it provides is virtually all the fuel our brains run off of. Many weight loss programs discourage carbohydrates from the diet, but the key is finding the right carbohydrates and right amount of carbohydrates, not to avoid them completely. Carbohydrates can be classified as either a complex or simple carb. Complex carbs include fiber and starch and release energy over a long period of time, and simple carbs are sugar and are quickly converted into energy. Examples include whole grain pasta, lentils, soda, fruit juice concentrate, apples, and cereal. Can you guess which ones are simple and which are complex? Awesome! Now that you can identify the difference between simple and complex carbs, let's talk about how they affect our health, and more specifically, how they affect our blood sugar. Complex and simple carbs can be measured against the glycemic index, a scale from 0 to 100, ranking carbohydrates according to the extent to which they raise our blood sugar levels after eating. Take a look at this graph. Simple carbs and refined starches tend to be high GI foods, above 70, and this causes spikes in blood glucose levels over a short period of time. And complex carbs, starches, and fiber are generally low GI foods, under 55, and release energy slowly over a longer period of time and keep your blood sugar levels pretty steady. Normally when we eat, our blood sugar levels rise, and a hormone called insulin made by the pancreas takes that glucose from the blood and gives it to certain cells, like the liver, muscles, brain, and nervous system cells, for use and or storage. This lowers the blood sugar levels back down to normal, or homeostasis. And so now our body's in homeostasis. We just ate, our cells have some new energy to use, and everything's great. We're feeling good. And then when there's some time between meals and our blood sugar drops, our pancreas releases glucagon, telling the liver to release some of that stored glucose for energy right now, raising it back up. And so the pancreas and liver have a great relationship in which they balance our blood sugar levels and do a lot of the work for us. Thanks, pancreas and liver! But here's what we're responsible for. 1, exposing ourselves to chronic high levels of sugar. By exposing ourselves to high levels of sugar, we are overusing our pancreas's insulin response. This exposes ourselves to the risk of diabetes and the health complications associated with diabetes and hyperglycemia. And 2, adequate exercise. Glucose that can't be stored in the liver and muscle for energy and hasn't been used will be stored in adipocytes or fat cells. And that's it. Our pancreas and liver do the rest of the work for us. Isn't that amazing? So how can I keep my blood sugar levels from being too high? By sticking to complex carbs and avoiding simple ones. It's that easy. Low GI foods such as beans, pulses, whole grains, and non-starchy vegetables can help you stick to a healthier diet because it doesn't cause rapid spikes in your blood sugar and gives you energy over an extended period of time. This may help you feel fuller longer and help manage weight loss. Several factors, including cooking method, co-ingestion, and glycemic load, affect a food's impact on your blood sugar. So because of this, GI values can be unreliable when used in isolation, especially if you're not pre-diabetic or diabetic. So what is GI useful for? For making good food substitution choices in the context of varied and balanced eating, i.e. oats versus cornflakes, grainy versus white bread or rice, and cauliflower instead of potatoes. GI and exercise. Eating low GI foods 2 hours before endurance events, such as long-distance running, may improve exercise capacity. It's thought that the meal will have left your stomach before you start the event, but remains in your small intestine, releasing energy for a few hours afterwards. and moderate to high GI foods may be most beneficial during the first 24 hours of recovery after an event to rapidly replenish muscle fuel stores of glycogen. So now you know about carbohydrates and the glycemic index. Take this knowledge with you as you continue to make healthy food choices on a day-to-day basis. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Happy eating!